Hi guys, so these are notes on compound interest. We've actually covered this earlier this year, so this should just be a review for you. All right, so our formula is A equals P times 1 plus R over N raised to the NT power, multiplication right there. P is your principal, your initial amount, or initial investment. Okay, R is your rate, remembering to write it as a decimal. Otherwise, you'll get absurdly high answers. N is the number of times it compounds per year. And T is time. All right, so let's take a look at the first one. Laura deposited $12,000 into an account that earns 8% interest. How much will she have in 5 years if it's compounded quarterly? All right, so she will have 12,000 times 1 plus my rate, 0.08, over N, which is 4 because it's quarterly, raised to the 4 times 5. 4 times 5 is 20. I'm just going to write it this way so it's a little easier to type in my calculator. This entire thing goes in your calculator. All right, and then we should find that she has $17,831.37. All right, next one. Jack took out a 6-year loan for $25,000 to purchase a boat. He's going to pay 4.5% interest. Okay, if the interest is compounded monthly, what will he have paid in total over the course of the loan? All right, so he took out a loan for $25,000. Okay, his rate is 4.5%, so 0.045. Okay, it's compounded monthly, which is 12, raised to the 12 times 6, which is 72. All right, and then we're just going to put this whole thing in the calculator. All right, when we do that, we find that he pays $32,732.58. All right, number 7. An investment account pays 3.9% interest, compounded semi-annually. Okay, if $4,000 is invested in this account, what's our balance going to be after 12 years, assuming we don't take out any money? All right, so we're starting with $4,000. We're going to earn 3.9%. Semi-annually is 2 times a year. Okay, and then 2 times 12 is 24. Put this whole thing in our calculator, and we find the account after 12 years is worth $6,358.48. All right, make sure you're trying these on your calculator and getting the same values as me. All right, the last two are a tiny bit different. So we have a savings account that offers 0.8% interest compounded bi-monthly, twice a month. There's 12 months in a year, so that's 24 times a year. If Bob invested $300 into this account, how much interest will he earn after 10 years? Okay, so we're going to start off by finding the total amount of money in the account, and then we'll figure out what interest he earned. All right, so he starts with $300. He's earning 0.8%, that's 0.008. Okay, 24 times per year they're paying him that. It's 10 years, 24 times 10 is 240. So this whole thing goes into your calculator. So we find out at the end of this time period, he's going to have $324.98. Okay, so how much of this is interest? Well, he initially invested $300. So his interest amounted to $24.98. All right, and then lastly, suppose you invest $750 in an account that's going to pay 3% interest compounded weekly. Okay, 52 weeks in a year. How much interest will you have earned after 20 years? All right, so start by finding the total amount. Okay, so $750, 3% is 0.03. Weekly is 52. And then n times t, so 52 times 20. I just did that quick on my calculator. It's 1,040. So this whole thing goes in the calculator. We find that he has a total, or you have a total of $1,366.35. Okay, that's the total amount of that. Okay, subtract out the $750 that you started with. $616.35 is going to be your interest.